Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. I'm on the long journey in the
The
harvester.
long journey. The thing is pretty slow. What's its top speed?
24.
Man, that is really slow.
Just
Yeah, I'm
like,
cruising along in our new fast track at 45 miles an hour.
did you ever watch 24?
Oh, yeah, I loved 24. Did you watch when it came back?
I know, and that's what I was going to ask you, because I also love 24. Granted, it got a little far-fetched after a while, but it was still very entertaining, no matter what.
It got a little redundant, too. Like, this again? We're doing this again, eh?
Right. So now I was curious if you had watched the new one, because it was like, what, last year?
I liked it. Yeah, and I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Was it just same old 24?
Now, you see, I can't remember. I feel like if it was that good, I should remember, right? But I don't remember. But it did. I mean, it held a similar form. But so I don't know. I don't know that there was anything new, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, that's good, though. It means I'll pick it up. As long as you didn't say, oh, my God, it was terrible. It ruined everything about 24.
I feel like it finished it, though. I do feel like that happened.
I don't even remember what happened at the very end of the original
Yeah, I can't
six-season
remember
run
either.
or whatever.
In fact, I'm fearing that I might be confusing. Like I definitely enjoyed it, so that part I know for sure. But I'm fearing I'm confusing the end of the comeback with the end of the previous end. So I'm not going to say.
You don't want to
how I
just
think-
say it and have it actually be that it was.
Right. Did you watch XFiles back in the day?
No. Not a show I ever got into.
I didn't really either. I watched it like it's one of those syndication type shows where you can just watch random episodes. Or if you watch them all back to back, then it probably is better or whatever. But
Was it
I feel
really
that was
really long? A lot of seasons?
it was. It was for sure.
Why would you attach?
What's that?
I said, there it goes. I was afraid it wouldn't attach at first because it wasn't lined up right, apparently. And I was like, this looks right. Why are you not attaching to my harvester?
Can't remember exactly how many seasons, but I mean, what I guess what I meant by a syndication show. I mean, it definitely went in syndication, but what I also meant by that was a show that kind of like The Simpsons or any of those shows that you don't need to watch it episode to episode to be able to still follow it. You can just pick up one episode here or there and enjoy it without it being like, oh man, I missed last episode. I don't know what's going on.
So that's good and bad, I guess, because I don't know enough about it to maybe know. Like, did you ever watch Monk?
Yeah, I loved Monk.
Monk was great. It was you could just pick up any episode and watch it for 90% of the show. But there was also always 10% dedicated to the whole underlying him looking for his wife's killer.
Right.
So did X-Files have that going on too, or was it completely episodic?
Yes, it did. No, yeah, it totally did. I mean, there was I mean, and I think it even tied in the movie too, to like as part of like the continuation of the storyline. So yeah, it definitely had that aspect as well. It helps to have watched all of it.
So
in order to really get the whole experience.
So I guess some of the problems with those shows is, for one, you kind of, if you're watching it randomly, you might not understand like that whole backstory thing. But when shows do that, I think it's much more entertaining because you at least have some part of a storyline to follow. However, with certain shows, that can also completely ruin your perception of said show. And I say that, what did you think about the end of Monk?
See, now I'm trying to remember. I feel like he caught. I mean, spoiler alert. But I feel like he caught the guy that killed his wife, right?
So, I mean, yeah, you're not going to be able to end a series like that without...
I mean, you could. He could have been insane the whole time, and he was in a hospital.
Oh, I guess that's true. It could have been that. But no, yeah. So, yes, he ended up catching the guy who murdered his wife. I'm on the wrong road, I just realized. Do you remember how?
I don't.
So, this is the one, and this is going to be a big spoiler if you're watching Monk, like... Don't listen to this episode. Yeah, I used to joke about this because it was one of the on Netflix that we would watch. Every night we'd watch a couple episodes. For months until we were done with that whole show. And I used to joke around about how funny is it going to be when at the end the last episode is just like literally him finding a note from his wife or something that says, "Hey, if I'm dead, like this is who killed me." That's pretty much exactly what the fuck happened in that show.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, the very last episode, he opens up this box that he's had like on a shelf that it was like the last present his wife gave him before she died. And
he never opened it. That's right.
He opened it and it was a tape that literally was like, "If you're watching this, I'm dead, and this is who killed me." And I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" Like nothing else in this show even mattered at that point. The whole episodic, like all the things that he was doing to get closer and closer to the killer, was completely pointless.
Yeah,
I was angry. I was very angry. It ruined that entire show for me, and I thought it was such a good show. Where did I leave the truck? So there could be a downfall with that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have the truck?
Like Quantum Leap went weird. Yeah, I was selling some soybeans.
Oh, that's what I was about to go sell soybeans, and I'm like, I don't know where I parked the truck.
Yeah, I'm trying to get us enough to buy.
You say
Cultivator.
Quantum Leap?
I feel like the end of that
so
kind of got funky too, but I can't remember exactly now.
So at the end of Quantum Leap, he ends up. Oh, let me see if I can remember because it's been years.
He
since
meets
I watched.
God, right? Like God was who was sending him around the whole time.
Sort of. He essentially, yeah, he meets the you know, a higher power type being or whatever that really has been. I can't say really has been controlling his leaps, but it was one of those things. Because at the end of the show, it turns out that he has been controlling his leaps, and he can stop at any time. Because it wasn't the whole premise of the show that he needed to find his leap back home.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, like that's how the show always started. Maybe this leap will be the leap back home.
Right, but was it like because he was? I don't even remember why he got stuck in this thing and constantly just going to different time zones all the time.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but I don't remember why.
Oh, he was doing a test he was testing out the equipment to see if the whole leap thing worked, and he leaped, and he didn't expect that to happen, and so that's why the whole God thing kind of tied in. He was righting wrongs in history, basically.
Right, and and at the end, basically, the thing tells him like, you've always known the whole time that you really could have gone home whenever you wanted to, but you just couldn't stop. And it was basically that he was really the one in control of his own destiny. And I think there was like...
See, I don't remember that.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, there was like text that went by at the end that even said that he like leaped for a few more years after knowing that before he finally went home or something weird.
Damn it. I have it on DVD, too. I'll have to rewatch it.
Yeah, it was. I also was not super impressed with the ending of that, but I mean, it was a good show that had to have some type of conclusion, and I guess that's as good of a conclusion as you can come up with, as opposed to just like, oh look, I'm home, woo, made it,
we did it,
woo, everything's back. The one thing I always found really strange about that is somehow, for whatever reason, he would leap into like situations that he was supposed to correct. So I guess that this God character was the one putting him in those situations. But you know, they always said in that show that their leaps were not based on success. So it was kind of funny to me because they always made it basically seem like if he failed, he was stuck there forever. When they straight up said leaps were not based on success.
Really?
They would leap with failures as well if they didn't do it.
They never did, though.
Do you remember the JFK episode? Or the series of episodes?
It was Oswald?
He theoretically failed to save JFK, but he saved JFK's wife, who otherwise was shot in that other reality.
Right. But that was what he was supposed to do, is what he realized at the end of that.
Was it really, though? Or was it a byproduct of him trying to do what he was actually supposed to do and he failed? Where are you right now?
I'm selling.
Oh, it's still selling? Oh, okay. So
yeah, I sold enough to get us the top tier cultivator.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we have to cultivate first. So you want me to go pick it up with the tractor?
Yeah. Probably should use the fast one.
Where is the fast one at?
In the middle of the street.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna tab to it. Nobody sees nothing. Are you?
I just drop off that part somewhere too.
I'll drop it off in the street. Oh, I just ran our nice tractor into a tree. I'm trying to think if there's any other, like, TV series shows at the end. Besides Lost. I could talk about that for fucking hours, though. That one is...
I mean, Lost and Heroes both.
Yeah, so here, what did you think about the reboot of Heroes?
I didn't really care for it that much.
So I thought it was okay, but I was actually very disappointed with the ending of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The ending was shit.
I actually kind of don't like the beginning of it either, when it shows certain characters and why they're not there anymore.
Well, that was the whole thing. Like, that show just shouldn't have come back, honestly.
Yeah, it would have been probably better without that season. I can't really say, though the last season of that was actually aired was pretty poor anyway, but because that's got one of those shows that got really hurt during the writer's strike.
Right.
So it had
the way they left that off, like Claire basically was that down there stuck underground with her dad. It never even explained how they got out from under. Remember, like, it ended with like Claire and her dad and like trapped in this like RV buried underground, and like I just imagined she was down there like cutting her arm off over and over again, feeding him for all of eternity.
What, the original ending? No, the original ending was, didn't it end with them at a press conference and she exposed the superpowers, and that was the end of the original?
No, it ended abruptly. Like, the original series ended abruptly, and like it didn't there wasn't a clear ending, basically.
No, the original ended with them at a press conference exposing the fact that they had powers.
Claire was definitely underground. I mean, this was like a meme that circled the internet where everyone said that she was feeding her father her body over and over again.
No, oh my god.
Yes.
No, hold on.
Yes.
Did I not see the last episode?
Maybe not.
I'm looking up Hero's final episode right now.
What will he get?
Well, the problem is I got to make sure I don't get the reboot
right
over here.
That's what I'm thinking about.
8 to 9. Here we go. And 9 to 10. Was it 4 seasons?
Yeah, it ends like unplanned and abruptly.
18, the final episode of the season. Overall, with the show cancellation 3 months later, Brave New World serves as the echo. The heroes would return. Well, it says they return. I just want to see what the end is of this thing. It's not really telling me the end of... This thing doesn't tell me the end of...
They left it on a cliffhanger where like her and her dad had got attacked at like some gypsy camp or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the deal was. Like they were like carnies or something, and they like buried her and him in this RV.
Stop! Oh my god, what is this stupid fucking... Don't make me like this on Facebook in order to read this article. Fucking
don't you like it, Jeff?
Off. Hero's last episode left off. Noah's still holding on for dear life while her daughter Claire shouts for help. Yeah, I guess. Shit, how did they get... Did I not see this episode? I might not have seen the last episode. I might have just been like, oh, I'm done. Like, that ended it for me.
Oh, it's fantastic.
That's kind of terrible. Because now I'm going to have to watch the whole goddamn show. But either way, to bring me to the reboot of it, which, like, you just killed off Claire?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Like... The one person who was invincible.
Well, that's because her son had that power, right?
Right. I mean, I'm sure they made up a story. I'm sure it was because they couldn't get her to come back and do it again.
Well, yeah, that is why. I mean, that's totally why. They couldn't get her to come back. But then they made her son, where her son took powers away from whoever she'd last touched. And so her son had taken her power, and so she died.
So should I cultivate this field now?
Yeah.
And why is this cultivator special? Or is it not? It's just bigger.
It's just the biggest.
This is not something to do specifically with the crop.
No. Okay. It's just the biggest cultivator there is.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see.
Hold on. Are you here? Don't.
I'm in the truck. I'm coming.
Hold on. Don't come. I'll tell you when to get here. I'll tell you when to get here.
I'm close.
I got. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, you can come now.
Oh. Alright. Gotta unfold this bitch. Is that what's happening?
Yes, I just did. But I want you to be able to see it. So I'm lined up and ready to rock with this thing. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It looks like I'm a little bit off. I'm going to miss a little bit on the left side of this thing. Oh, wait a minute.
Unfolds like 4 more times.
This thing is going to, like, do this field in 3 swipes.
Yeah, it's the same width as our grabber, I think it is.
Our grabber.
I don't know what the hell it's called, header.
How do you turn it on?
You just hit H.
Oh, I don't think you do have to turn it on. H is hire worker.
I know.
I think it's Alt F4. That's what turns on.
Yeah. Aurelia recently got caught by that. Someone in her stream told her to hit Alt F4.
And she did.
She did it, and she didn't know what it was. She did not know. How do you not know about Alt F4?
See, I can imagine falling for it and then being like, why the fuck did I just do that? Because I know what it is, but if multiple games have such random key combinations, I might actually think for a minute that that's the key combination in the game and then realize. But yeah, that's kind of interesting to have not been aware of what that is. I guess that was a huge, meme before memes were popular, but probably back in early to mid 2000s, wasn't it? When people used to trick people with that all the time, and then it kind of fell out of favor because everybody probably thought everybody knew what it was.
Right.
So I mean, could have been before her heyday of doing internet stuff.
I guess so. Speaking of like memes that or whatever that fallen out but still kind of exist, that's the whole reason why I've been rushing to read my daughter Harry Potter before she starts school, so she doesn't get spoiled by Snape killing Dumbledore.
Wait, who does what?
yeah, right. Like you don't know.
I've heard that before. I stopped watching or reading I never read any Harry Potters, but I stopped even watching after like the 4th movie because it kind of started boring me. So
well, the books are fantastic and the movies just don't do it justice. You know,
who wants to read?
Who wants to read?
I have to read too much shit for school. I don't want to read for pleasure because it just feels like work. If it's on the internet, that's fun. If it's in paper form, just like money. Need to turn books into coins, and everything will be all better.
All right, I'm planting sunflowers in this one.
Okay, and we'll do corn in the other one.
Yeah.
Is the planter any like fancy or cool?
No, and they don't even sell one that fertilizes too.
So we have to cultivate, fertilize, plant, harvest, all of it.
I'm curious what the yield's like because the price is pretty high. Well, the price is pretty high for sunflowers. Corn, it's about the same as.
So we can also get into the one more thing, the chaff or whatever. Isn't this what we need for cows? And also to do something at the silage plant?
What, corn and stuff?
Like the chaff that you can get from it. Ooh.
Oh, you're about to ruin this.
I tried to turn.
You just ruined everything.
I tried to turn left, and I decided for some reason to hit the. Oh God. Okay, you go.
God.
I was gonna go around to the left, and I hit literally the wrong direction, and I just started swerving straight toward you.
Like I'm not even driving, like because we don't have any seed, and so this is a worker.
Oh, so you weren't trying to cut me off?
No, I wasn't. Whenever you're like, okay, you go. I'm not doing this.
Oh my God, this thing gets out of control real quick if you.
Actually, wait, this one does fertilize. It looks like that's a fertilizing thing. So yeah, maybe we don't have to fertilize.
Let's see. I'm gonna turn this guy.
That'd be nice.
Well, I'm going to hire a worker on this field because I want to go look at the chaff stuff. Here we go. Sowing, harvesting, root crops, farming basics, advanced knowledge, chaff. Chaff can be mainly gained from harvesting corn with specialized machinery. You can use a forage harvester in conjunction with a cutter and a trailer to make chaff out of wheat, barley, or canola. Wait, what?
Oh, so we could have already been doing
chaff can mainly be gained from harvesting corn, but I guess you can do it from them all. But what is the chaff then for? Turn the silo, 100% afterwards you can do the silo. But what do you do with the chaff? Is it only for the animals? Feeding total mixed ration, hay, silage, and, well, hay, silage, and straw. I guess I don't know what chaff is for then.
Because we got silage for days.
Yeah, we got silage for days. I thought the chaff was used to make something, though. I don't understand at this point. Bales, total mixed ration, fermented silage, bale wrapper, bale selling point. There's straw. Chaff. Chaff can be mainly gained. You can use a forage harvester in conjunction with a cutter and trailer. You can make chaff out of wheat, barley, or canola. It doesn't say anything about what you do with it. Oh, turn chaff into silage. You dump it into a clamp silo, either next to the cow stables or at the biogas plant. Once the silo is 10% full, you can combat the heat by driving over it repeatedly with a chaff. So we can make mass amounts of silage from the chaff at the biogas plant.
Oh. We don't know exactly how to
It says you can also directly make silage from hay bales by using a bale wrapper. Do you think chaff is hay versus straw?
Which I don't know how to get hay.
But this chaff might be the hay.
This is my friend Hay. We call him Chaff.
We call him Chaff. So what do we need? In conjunction with a cutter and a trailer. I think the cutter is just the header that we have, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
I think
it almost
there's a forage harvest header.
Well, the picture of it also does look like it literally turns the corn into chaff. Not like the leftover stalks or like it's an extra byproduct of it. It looks like it just, you either get corn or you get chaff.
Because there are these forage harvester headers that can pick corn.
Damn, this thing is amazing, this cultivator.
It is a lot nicer once you buy all the heavy equipment. What do we need to buy next? I think we need to buy a bigger tipper eventually.
I think we need to buy a chaffer.
Chaffer?
Chaffer.
God, that's
whatever does the chaff, it's the chaffer.
Okay. I don't know what we need for that.
Oh god, I'm stuck inside this thing that's moving. There we go. Let me look. So it says we need a cutter. Is it the forage harvester header that you were talking about? Headers are attached to forage harvesters. So is a forage harvester different than a normal harvester?
Yeah, there's
oh yeah, forage harvester. Here we go. These ain't cheap.
No. There's a scorpion. You see that scorpion?
Like a real scorpion?
It's the first thing
the
on the
Pottinger?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like a scorpion, doesn't it?
I don't know what it does. Combines harvest the indicated fruit types.
Combines.
Combines. That's the words combines.
Combines harvest the indicated fruit types. Okay. Nice description. Forage harvesters process the indicated fruit types. For a forage harvester to work, it also needs a suitable header. But I don't know what the point of a forage harvester is compared to...
Yeah, I don't either.
Like, is chaff better than corn? Like, that's where I'm lost right now.
Yeah, I don't know. We should just sell our current potato harvesting equipment and only look at potatoes whenever we can get
the bigger stuff. No, I'd be okay with that. Auger wagons. What's an auger wagon? We should get one of these. Also known as chaser bins, are trailers that have their own screw conveyor. You can use them to store your crop and directly unload it into other trailers. I don't know if that's beneficial at all. What do we need a weeder for? Do we have weeds?
That's what I've never understood either.
Weeders
like some
pull
of the crops,
weeds out between
Yeah.
small crops, improving the field state. It can only be used in the first growing stage. Do we have like weeds turned off or anything like that? Is there supposed to be weeds?
Yeah, I don't know if we have weeds turned off. I don't think we do.
Yeah, we never turned them off.
Yeah.
And I still don't understand the concept of the windrower. Arranges grass, hay, or straw into rows.
I feel like you have to turn grass that's been cut in order for it to become hay.
You know what this is making me wonder? A windrower arranges grass, hay, or straw into rows, which can then be scooped up in the forage wagons or balers. Can we, if we got a forage wagon instead of baling, is it gonna give us more yield to take the silage up to the biogas plant in a forage wagon?
I don't know. What happened here? Look at this shit. Look at this shit down here, Jeff.
What are you looking at?
Tab down to Cultivator boy.
Wait, what? Did he just stop?
I don't know what he did.
Wait,
Piss poor job.
is this just one of those graphical glitches?
I don't think so, man. I think he did a shitty job.
He was doing fine at the beginning. Yeah, he seems to have just done a shitty job. What the hell? Hey, you better have completed your task. You better be like at the bar or something right now. Call your ass back into work. That is really... how did he even do this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You can see
I think he must have got like hung up or something, and then just
He was hung
gave
up on
up
me
on
for a
life.
minute. Do you think I threw him off course?
maybe so.
Lower cultivator.
You better hurry. I'm planting.
Don't worry, this thing's wide enough that I've got this covered. And you're planting corn in here, right?
Yeah. And I got sunflowers up next to us.
And you do have a fertilizer spot in that thing.
Yeah, it does. I didn't think it did because it doesn't say that it does in the when you go to buy it. Oh wait, never mind. It did say that. That's why I picked this one. It doesn't say. It doesn't say that it also cultivates the field. That's what it didn't do.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
what I forgot. There's a yeah, the Amazon
Amazon Prime
15
Day.
yeah, Amazon Prime. Amazon Condor 15,001. It's 224,000, but it's 15 meters wide. It has a fertilizer, and it also cultivates the ground when it plants. It doesn't plant these two things, but it plants everything else we grow. So I think we should get that one at some point. Not obviously we're good right now, but then we won't really need to fertilize anymore.
That'll save us some
Except
worker.
the grass.
That'll save us some workers for sure.
Right.
So now these are all done. Basically, once you get that thing planted, we can go into supersonic speed.
Right.
And grow some shit. And I'm going to look at these I want to understand how a forage wagon works. I want to be able to scoop something up and direct it into a forage wagon and go test the... See if we don't have to bale the stuff. But I don't even see the forage wagons per se. I don't see.
Is that not the forage harvesters? There's auger wagons.
There's what's an auger though? Like for trees and stuff? Isn't that what those are for? No, maybe.
It says auger wagons, also known as chaser bins, are trailers that have their own screw conveyor. You can use them to store your crop and directly unload it into other trailers.
See, that's not what I was trying to. It says like if you go to the help menu or whatever, the tutorial setting things.
Mm-hmm.
It says, what was I looking at? Such as machinery. Use a forage harvester in
Oh, I
conjunction
found the
with-
forage wagons. They're under loading wagons.
They're loading wagons.
That's forage wagon collects grass, hay, or straw so it can be filled
Could also be filled with chaff.
Oh, it can also be filled with chaff. So wait, you're just saying that if we dump this shit up there at the biogas place, it'll turn into silage?
Yes. You have to like dump it into the biogas place, and then you stomp it with your tractor until it says it's compacted, and then you let it sit. I don't know for how long, and it becomes silage. But then you have to like, you scoop it with the trailer and just dump it into the sell point right there. I don't know if it's quicker, if it's better than baling. I have no idea. But I do know
it'd
that
be worth trying.
Yeah, it'd be worth
buy
giving it a
the cheap one and give it a shot.
Little guy for 31,000. How much does it hold? 21,000 liters.
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, that's not much when you think about 4,000 as a bale.
No, I'm gonna buy this one then. The Euroboss. Euroboss. Okay, I have no upgrades. Oh, I have bought it. I'm gonna go pick that thing up, and then we're gonna have to, I guess, do some grass cutting to find out.
Yeah.
We could even do some basic grass cutting just around.
Right. I guess I can do that while this guy continues to.
Because I wonder then if we hire a worker with the forage wagon behind the mower, would it just pick it up automatically?
Yeah, it would. If those things can connect, it definitely would.
That would be pretty. Because it's a front mower, right? Because you've been putting the baler on the back. That'd be pretty sweet. Because then a worker would do it for us.
It's true. That is true. That's true.
Hey, Guude, is it true?
I say true, sir.
Okay, true.
Oh, shit, I can't. I can't mow right now. I don't have a tractor that can hold our mower. You got that one. I guess I put it on the back. Never mind.
I'm almost at the store. There's our little wagon. Boom, 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 running over the curbs. Oh, I hit a Bart's car. It's okay, I'll leave a note.
I hit your car. Good day.
My car is still in the shop.
My car still is in the shop.
Is it? Oh, mine actually. Oh, I wasn't telling you that it was in the shop.
Oh yeah, you told me that it had that weird.
That weird air. Yeah, they haven't even called me back.
The people that took my car, they're always the people that have always worked on my car, and in fact, any car I've ever had, like any body damage or anything like that I've ever had on a vehicle or whatever, it's always been them that's done the work. And so I keep calling him to ask him, like, so what's the deal? And he tells me this last week when I call him. He's like, yeah, so the suspension bolt thing, we didn't actually have the right tool for it. Our suspension guy didn't. So he tried the tools he had. He broke both of his tools trying to get the bolt off. So we had to call Volkswagen and order a special tool. And yeah, we'll see what happens when that arrives.
Is he a VW, like...
I mean, yeah, they're definitely certified to work on Volkswagens.
Doesn't sound like they should be certified if they don't even own the right tools.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I mean, that's kind of... Yeah. So you couldn't get the bolts off of what exactly?
Like whatever holds the suspension on or something. I don't know, where I like cracked it. I don't know if you saw that video or not video, that picture I tweeted out where I like my suspension was on the ground.
I did not, but now I kind of want to. Hold on, I gotta lower it first. Oh yeah, this thing just picks this stuff straight up, that's for sure. I don't know how much I should actually pick up before I'd
pick up a bunch. Fuck it. See what's what.
I'll pick this up and take it over to... Well, now I'm curious. Can you stop mowing? And I'll attach the mower to the front.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just see if I can just cruise around and just do normal business.
It'll definitely work. I think it'll definitely work. Actually, leave playset's better for you, or you have to take off that.
because if this just saves us the whole wrapping and transporting time, that'd be kind of nice.
Well, it really just depends on how long it takes to how long you have to drive over it with the tractor. That part,
right? And how long it actually takes to convert. Is
right?
it instant? And then how do you sell it? Do you sell it like? Do we have to scoop it all out? Is it gonna be ridiculous?
I think you'll pick it up with that same machine.
No, I think you'll pick it up with the front loader.
No, don't say that to me.
I'm pretty sure that's what it will be.
Oh, that's the worst. I thought that same machine picked it up. In fact, I think it says that it can pick up chaff.
But it's not chaff anymore.
It can also be filled with chaff.
It can be filled with chaff, but I think once it turns into... Oh, yeah.
No, it's got the picture of silage down here on of the things it can pick up.
Oh, so, okay, maybe it can pick up silage then. But the picture of silage that I think you're looking at is just the grass picture.
Yeah, I think it's the grass picture with a little star on it.
Oh, so it has both the grass picture and the...
Yeah.
So yeah, this definitely works, picking this all up. So this will make this part pretty simple. Though I still don't understand that whole windrower thing then. Because
that's just for making things pretty.
I was gonna say the mower puts it into nice rows.
Yeah. If there's one that doesn't, I don't know. Maybe it scoops up wide angles and puts in there. How wide is the windrower?
Oh, I think it combines like 2 or 3 rows into one.
Yeah, it's like 9 meters, 14 meters.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
there's one that's 14 meters wide. That's how wide that big cultivator is. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Then I just have to drive down the center once.
Yeah, but it still doesn't really save you that much time. You have to go over it multiple times.
Yeah, the problem doing this little stack right here is when you turn, it doesn't pick it up on your turns because it's out of the pickup width. It's more of a straight line thing. I already got about 15 grand in this thing though. It only holds 21, so we'll be able to test it out there momentarily. Well, we'll have to pay attention to the price as well, because if it gets you, does it get you the exact same amount as a bale of silage gets you?
Right. Maybe you should have just picked up 4,000 so we could see.
Well, I guess this will be worth 7 bales if it's all 21.
What?
It'll be worth 7 bales.
4 is 20. 5 times 4 is 20.
I can't.
5 times 4 is 20.
Oh, I was thinking 3,000 for some reason. It's 8. Yeah, 8. So it's like having the bale loader worth.
No, it's not 8. Wait, 5 times 4 is 20.
What am I doing?
Why are you so high?
I don't know. I'm drunk or something without any alcohol. It's the lack of alcohol making me drunk. So yeah, what is it? Just over 5?
Yeah, just barely over 5.
Kids, I'm an engineer too.
I'm an engineer too.
Okay, so it is now full.
So where is the biogas place? Do you remember?
No, but we've been there before.
It's up there by the cattle. I mean, there is the one negative of having to go anywhere that's not our barn. There's that.
That's true. I gotta get to this map here. Whoops. Oh yeah, it's not that far though. Well, there's just a big mountain in between us.
Yeah, you definitely have to get up here on the road.
Wait, can I not get over top here?
Maybe you can.
How do you make the map?
Oh yeah, you can go that way. Hit 9.
Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, it's way down there though. Oh crap. Have to go like all the way around to go this way, huh?
Yeah, I guess you should just went up to where the sheep were basically, and then turn on the road by in front of the sheep. Probably been the best way.
Oh well, I'm taking the scenic route for the viewers. because I've never gone this way before. I like a little log cabin out here. Very nice. Here's where the cows would be.
How do you feel? Have we talked about genetically grown meat?
I don't think so. We talked about some GMOs before, though. I mean, I'm okay with things like that as long as they're safe.
Right.
Like, that's the thing is, we don't really have enough land anymore for crops and livestock. Like, any GMOs I'm completely fine with, as long as, like I said, they're safe. And especially organically grown or genetically grown meat, then you're not necessarily killing an animal, right?
Right. I've always wondered if vegetarians and vegans are now okay, or would they be okay with that?
So now let's why do I have to So it says fill chaff level. Maybe we can't do this with the grass? Maybe we can only do it with the chaff?
How do you make this chaff?
Well, I thought it said in this...
a minute.
You what?
I said, I'll fuck a minute.
I thought it said something about the grass could go in here, but maybe it is only chaff. So let's turn chaff into silage. You need to dump it into a clamp silo, either next to the cow stables or at the biogas plant. Once the silo is at least 10%
so you need to put this in a
full.
clamp silo then.
Come back to the heat the drive. Hold on. After it's going to move, you can cover the silo and start fermenting. The results can be picked up at the front loader. You can also directly make silage from hay bales by using a bale wrapper. So maybe I can do it with grass. Maybe we ran into that. Where is the clamp silo?
I don't know.
What if I just tell this thing to unload here? Will it work? Left control I. Oh yeah, no, it's filling it with chaff.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Fill
Okay.
it with chaff. Compact.
But we got to get
1%.
this thing 10% full, which is only 1.
No. Oh, you have to get this to a certain level. I thought you had to drive over it.
Oh no, you do. You have to get it to a certain 10% full. But I was looking at the compacted level, and I meant to be looking at the fill level. I don't know what the fill level of this thing is. It says it won't. You can't compact it until it's at 10%. You're compacting it like with your feet.
Yeah, I was.
So it's it's already at 5. Oh yeah, you got a tractor now. Okay, it's already at 5, 7, 8. The fill level's going down, so compacting it. Here, what if I drive?
I got some outside the boundaries. I think you should have drove it in, basically.
So that gave it a good like 10% there.
Yeah, I think it's because you have a heavier tractor too, right?
Maybe. Let me. I got double on my tractor because I got the tractor and the trailer.
It's true.
Oh,
Damn it.
I can't turn around that good. It's like compacting even when we're not doing anything.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. A much slower rate, but...
I mean, that's fine though, right?
But so now it's at 50. So now I'm out of it. 51. Oh, maybe it's because I'm just driving in and out of this thing even though there's no chaff under me. It thinks I'm compacting some of it.
All you have to do is just drive in this general area.
Yeah, it just does it really, really slowly unless you're actually on top of the... of this thing.
Yeah, it definitely does.
So I wonder if I should have spread it out more. Because I kind of kept it all...
Yeah, I think that's the key. Just get in there and then just go straight.
Oh, and I bet the reason why it's saying that, yeah, because I bet the reason why it's saying that it's
yeah, it's getting out.
Yeah, it's getting out. So it's not that we're actually losing this stuff. We're almost there, though. 100% compacted. Right. And now I think we're supposed to cover it with a tarp or something?
What?
I think it's to cover it with a tarp.
I mean, I heard you, but I didn't believe you. How you do that?
Blanket silo.
Oh fuck!
I don't
confirm it.
But I don't know. Is there something that tells us like
It tells you it's 2% done, 3%.
Wait, where's it telling you this at?
Come inside.
Oh, 5%. Oh, you're at 120 times though?
Yeah,
Oh,
I did that because everything was planted.
Um,
So now if I slow it down, does it still ferment at that same rate?
I'm highly doubting that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You climb up these walls like crazy though.
Fucking just vault these things.
We should definitely turn this up to 120 until it's done. I want to see what it does. I want to see if I can pick it back up at the forage wagon and then what we do it. Because the thing is, I think we have to get it in here, don't we?
No, tell me no.
Or do you think I just go to the outside and I can unload in this whole area right here? Because isn't this where we were throwing in those bales at the first when we were trying this?
Yeah, and it let us sell bales in by throwing them in there. You might die.
Yeah, that was tempting fate right there. So this takes a long time. Now I'm just curious and if it's going to be lucrative or not. I guess instead of wasting all the time, it can be helpful just to come in here and, you know, fill this thing up every so often and let it ferment for a while and get a big payout from it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the advantage is that you can let the worker mow and just fill that thing up, right?
Right.
And then just dump it up here.
Especially if we get a bigger, like, forage wagon.
Right.
I wonder if we can hook another forage wagon to the back of this forage wagon. Doesn't look like it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I gotta stop unloading. I'm still unloading right now. There we go.
I don't think this is as good as Bell's as far as quick cash.
Did you sell all our barley? Did we have any barley?
I don't know. I forgot I don't know which one's barley.
I don't know either.
We got 39,000. Oh yeah, that's barley.
We got barley?
We
got 39,000. Well, while we're waiting for fermentation, I'll go make us some sales over at Gomez. This tractor actually kind of struggles with this.
Really?
Yeah. Go in here. Yeah, this is the right. This will work.
Yeah, this takes ages.
Maybe it's like 3 times the profit or something. I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna be. I think we're gonna be disappointed.
I guess this series will always be baling simulator.
I feel like that's what this whole game is at this point. It's just, can you bale? All right, you're hired.
That is about right.
Do you like rapping? We have a job for you.
No, Eminem. Sorry, you need to go look for a job somewhere else.
God, it's only like 54%.
I mean, that's halfway there.
It's true. It's true. It's gonna take like the whole day, I think. Basically, we're already at noon.
Yeah, that seems to be a very long process. That's for sure.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like the whole crock pot of farming.
It's the slow cooking method.
Right, and set it and forget it.
We need to find the instant pot method.
Yep.
Sugar beets.
You can plant those now.
Set it and forget it. So, I know we're coming up at the end here, but you obviously know that infomercial from Ron Popeil, then, where that all started from. You've seen it, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
It's the whole, you know, set it and forget it. It was his, one of his ovens or something like that. I remember when I was younger watching, there was a competing product that was doing infomercials as well, and literally their catchphrase was "set it and walk away." It's just like, oh, you're so original. Set it and walk away.
Never return.
I'm gonna get this barley
Yeah, I made fresh peas the other day in my Instapot. I did not realize how fast that is.
The Instapot?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew how fast the Instapot was. It's like 4 minute cook time. Takes longer to cook eggs. My Instapot is a rice cooker and an egg cooker, honestly. It's the only two things I use it for.
Mine's basically a tomato soup cooker.
Yeah. I've considered making tomato soup in it, because right now tomatoes are... It's the season for tomatoes at the farmer's market, not potatoes.
Speaking of which, I haven't done anything with the potatoes yet, but the onions, I ended up opening them up because they started stinking and I didn't know what it was. They're not seeds. They're actually like onion bulbs in a plastic bag with like the little shoots still on the top of them.
So they're like starting to rot?
Oh, heck yeah, they were. They smelled terrible. We couldn't figure out what the hell was going on and what was so bad, and then we picked it up. It was dripping this red stuff out of it because they were rotting, and we had no idea like what it was or where it was coming from. So I planted them anyway. We'll find out what the hell happens with the rotted onion seeds. Because yeah, they weren't really seeds.
Your shit's all brown now.
Oh shit. Oh, I brought the Forage Wagon back. I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. I'm selling the barley at the increased price. Whatever it may be. Does it actually look like it's oh god, chaff or something?
I've never seen chaff before.
Or silage?
I don't know. It's brown. I have no idea. The problem is when you go to pick it up, you're gonna have this whole problem where you got this little bit of grass.
Well,
still here.
I have to. I'll start at the other end.
Well, no, you don't want to end with the grass, because if you do, it's gonna turn it all into grass.
I don't know if the Forage Wagon will work that way.
I don't know. It might.
That's true. It might. I bet it's gonna be more like the tipper though. God, I hope not though. That would be terrible. I guess we'll find out, because then I can just toggle it back and forth to what the other one is.
You brought that with you though?
Yeah, because I brought that and the mower down because they were attached to the tractor I was in. And I switched out to the tipper. I'm heading back. I'm heading back now to the farm to go pick up that stuff and then...
Okay. I wonder if it does compact itself over time just by sitting there.
And you really don't have to do anything if you fill it up. It'd be like a long term.
Because if it does, then that's not so terrible. Because you could get the big one, let them mow on their own, and then just
go drop it off and come back later.
Yeah.
And even I don't know, maybe it takes the same amount of compacting time if it's full versus if it's just a little bit that we put in there. That's always possible. We're gonna be so disappointed with this in a minute, aren't we? Because it's gonna make. I
made a big mistake.
Doing what?
I jumped into a shit tank and now I can't get it out.
Are you in that tank that I was playing in?
No, it's worse than that tank. There really is no way out. How the fuck do you get out? Is there like an unstuck for players?
I gotta come see this. Out of my way, mower. I need the tipper.
It really is filled with shit too.
What?
Digestate, Phil.
What made you decide to jump into a tank full of shit?
I just kind of wanted to see if I could get back out.
Well, we know the answer to that now.
Yeah, we do. Made a huge mistake. I live in shit now. It's like the bog of eternal stench. It looks real gross too, man. There's no way out of this. Close to it. This could be an hour-long episode.
Yeah, but that's okay. I want to see you stuck in a shit tank and then see what happens.
Yeah, I want to see. I mean, I feel like we need to give the completion to the whole chaff thing, the chaff saga.
Let's just, I mean, I think you're trying to end this like they ended Heroes, apparently.
No, no. God,
Start screaming for help.
Yeah. Help me, Jeff!
I'm coming, Guude. Scene. What shit tank are you in?
You can see me on the map. I see your name.
I just put the thing away. So you're... Oh, in this big one. Oh, yeah, there you are. There you are.
Throw me a rope. Oh, I just moved in a way that helped me out a little bit. You see me over here on the wall?
Hi, friend.
Oh, damn it. I had moved in a way.
Are you really stuck?
Yeah, there's no way out of this.
Why is this here, then?
I don't know. I guess they thought people weren't dumb enough to jump in it.
I'm afraid to go in myself. Let me go mess with this.
No, don't. Yeah, don't get in here. You'll never get out. There's no
I
way
think
out.
you can like use the map and go visit a place. You could visit the biogas plant and get out. But I'm really shocked that.
I don't know why I'm so dumb that I didn't think to tab out.
Oh yeah, you could tab out as well. But I am curious. Is only half of this uncovered?
Yeah, but there's nothing under that other tarp. That tarp's just for...
Okay, hold on. Let me go. I'm gonna go through the other side and do turn it on. So I turned on the forage wagon. It did not pick up any of this. It didn't even pick up that little bit of grass on the outside. Do I have something wrong? Is my... Does it lift the pickup?
You know what? It probably doesn't pick up silage.
I thought you said you saw the little icon for it.
I said those words.
I recall those words.
I did say those words.
But the ironic thing is it won't even... It's not picking up that... It's not even picking up the stuff on the outside.
I think because it's compacted.
You think the stuff on the outside is compacted?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I guess I don't know what these icons mean. I thought the little grass thing with the star was silage, but I guess not.
And it's not still covered or something is not the reason why, right?
No, I don't think so. Because it won't let me uncover it. I hit the uncover button. That was that.
Yeah. I don't...
Hold on. I'm going to go grab...
The header?
The front loader.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have to pick that shit up with the front loader, is there bigger front loader?
I don't think so.
Then that's absolutely the worst.
Universal bucket. There's a silage cutter.
What the fuck does that do?
I don't know, but there's a silage cutter. I'm sure it cuts silage.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Let's hold shift. It doesn't make me go any faster there.
Yeah, there's not a bigger bucket.
Is there a bigger way to pick this shit up?
I don't know.
So if there's not, then this is just worthless. Right?
Well, I guess if it gives you... Because I think... Isn't the bucket hold 4,000? So the bucket holds exactly one bale. If you dump in one bale worth and it gives you like $5,000 versus, you know, 1,500 or whatever, maybe. But I can't imagine that that's the case.
I mean, a lot of work went into that pile of brown and stuff.
And think, if this is 21,000 or 18 in here, you're looking at least scooping this out, you know, 5 times.
This thing only holds 1,800. Oh,
it's only 1,800?
Yeah.
Well, I'll see when you get here, I guess, if it's... Yeah, I'm just surprised.
Like, you'd have to give so much money to make this worthwhile.
Versus the bale wrapping.
Right.
Yeah, no, I would agree. So fill level is silage, 1866. And this stuff, now I'm curious what the hell this stuff is, because I'm just surprised the Forage Wagon won't let me pick it up. Is it actually compacted stuff that's outside the bin? Or is this considered silage and it's just a different color because it's outside the confines of the yellow square? Okay, so that's picking it up, obviously.
Alright, I'm full.
Well, let's go see. We got 52,868. I think you just dump it right in here.
Yeah. I'm getting good and stuck here.
Are you Austin Powers turning around in there?
Yeah. I meant to back up, but things got weird. It just didn't work out for me. All right, 52,868.
Yep. So it was more than $1,000, and that's only a 1,800 bucket, you said?
Yeah.
So it is worth more, but is that by an amount that makes the process worth it or not?
If there's no better way to pick up more of this than 1,800 at a time, there's nothing.
Pick up that stuff on the outside. I just went into your shit.
Yeah, that's something I do now.
I'm trying to find out if there's really a way out of here or not.
Yeah, this is something else.
It is? What is it?
I don't know. Compacted grass, I suppose.
What the hell do you do with compacted grass?
I don't know.
I'm tabbing over to...
Maybe this is hay.
Grass into here. Jump out for a second. I want to jump in and see what the icon is. Oh, God. I'm at a loss. What do you think it's worth to sell?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I had to make sure I just didn't jump it out all
Yeah,
over the ground. I couldn't
over.
remember what the controls were.
All right. 53,906.
It says nope.
Did it even come out?
Nope.
Oh, no, it's still just in there.
Nope. You obviously can't like sell it here or do anything with it here. So what is this stuff? I'm just gonna dump it in the corner.
How strange.
Is this total mixed ration, you think?
Dude, I have no idea. I feel like it might be hay, but I don't know. Put your face in it.
I can't bend down. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah.
You know, I'm crouched. I don't look crouched, do I?
No, I'm also crouched.
Right.
No, I have no idea what that stuff is. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't either. All right. Well, we should end it here.
Okay.
The hour-long special. Thanks for watching, everyone.
See you guys.